Yo, what is up, guys? Shinobi here, back again with another video for you guys. And today we got some Bleach Soul Resonance news here that we're gonna be going over. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more, and let's go ahead and get straight into it. Gonna try to make this short because there is some big news going on here, but there's also some great stuff going on as well. So first things first, for anybody who is interested in getting to the open beta, which starts on July 3rd, yeah, no, it is now open, and I'm gonna leave the link down to this down below. But they do have the pre-register open. Entry will be successful registration once servers go live, and of course, real authentication required. But pretty big news, especially considering that this game is supposed to be coming up sometime this year. So, considering that we got another open beta with limited spots, unfortunately, so make sure you get in when you can. Then, no, it's not too bad, not too bad. So, once again, I'll leave the link out there. This was put out around 4 hours ago-ish. So, not even that, 2 hours ago, my bad. Wait, was this yesterday or today? No, this was today. My bad. But either way, pretty big. But there's also some more news that I have to go over here. So, for the open beta, it is a paid test, so you can spend real money if you want to. Me personally, I wouldn't if I was to get into it. The progress resets after the test ends, which is another reason why, in my opinion, you shouldn't really be spending money. Even though all spending will be refunded at launch, redebated, which me personally just don't bother. Especially since you want to be free to play in these kind of games anyways. As far as the gameplay update, it looks like we got some sharper, more realistic visuals, smoother and more impactful sword duels, cool card pool, faster character unlocks, lower grind, easier development, which is pretty good, and new gameplay modes added. So not bad there, not bad there. Now, moving on to the next thing we got going on down here, it looks like we got some adjusted pity, which would be the character banner going down to 80 pity and the weapon banner down to 40 pity, which makes it easier to summon for characters. Now, obviously, I don't know if the 50-50 system is involved or not still. I would assume that it is. If they do have it, I would have to ask whoever's in charge of this. In fact, I'll actually look at the comments here because there's probably somebody asking. But, yeah, no. Yeah, that's what it's going to be looking like. And I really hope, honestly, that Bleach Soul Resonance kind of takes a look at the gacha space right now, because this is the beta, and see that the 50-50 system really isn't needed. And especially in a game like this, which is PvP based, you don't want the 50-50 system, because the game becomes entirely pay to win at that point, because it's more like, okay, at that point, who can win the most 50-50s in a row versus who can't, kind of thing. So I'd rather have it to where people can actually just get the characters without it, especially considering it's Bleach, and they can add skins and whatnot to monetize the game instead of actually trying to just monetize it through 50-50 system, then they will do good. So that's what I think about that. But the pity going down for the weapon banner being 40 and the character banner being 80, which means that probably soft pity will be probably 65, 70. Not bad at all. Now moving on down here, we also got actually this is the announcement, but yeah, this is the CN beta test. Yeah, this is what we just talked about. So yeah, that is the Chinese beta test. And I think I saw some art here. Okay, yeah, no, here's the art right here. So you got, Ryu, you got Kenpachi. I think I saw some art for Byakuya really recently. And it looks like they even got a video with some character artwork adjustments as well. Not bad. That's not actually looking pretty bad. That's not looking pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. They're actually putting some pretty big effort into that. Here's Uryu, and then card system and skins. Here's the UI screen right now. So for anybody who doesn't know what the UI is looking like, this is what the UI is currently looking like right at the moment. And then it looks like we got some graphic improvements, which look pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a look at these. So it looks like they definitely improved it. It's a lot clearer. A lot more clear than it was before. Not bad. And they even got a Soul Resonance wallpaper as well, which I'm actually going to say because this looks pretty good. This looks pretty damn dope. I'm not going to lie to you. And then it looks like we even got some gameplay here. Let me pause it because we got some Kenpachi gameplay. Let's see what we got here. Make sure my audio is ready. Alright, so this is a 29-second clip, but hey, let's see what we got for Kenpachi. I mean, yeah, no, this is pretty much Kenpachi in a nutshell. He even operated, the way he did that running move looks a lot how they did Bleach of the Souls. He looks like he operates in the form of a tank, because he has like a shield, it looks like. Yeah, he operates like a tank 8 times, so playing against him in PvP is going to be crazy. Playing against him in PvP is going to be crazy, because they're just going to have him swinging for real. But we also got Uryu here as well, and then it looks like we got a new special campaign blind box, which means complete missions to get coins. Use the coins to get random rewards. I would assume summoning rewards and other stuff as well. And we even got the animation for it as well for the blind box, so let's go ahead and take a look. Not the greatest quality, by the way, this is Twitter, but not bad. And I think that was it. Oh, actually, no, they got air combat here. Toshiro looking hella clean, by the way. Yeah, I can't wait for this game to drop. Toshiro looks so good. He looks so freaking good for this game, bro. And I can't wait until... We need an actual date for release, because this looks amazing. But, yeah, no, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Though it looks like... Okay, this must have been March 19th. This was a month ago, so this is a long time ago. But, yeah, no, as far as big news, though, I mean, it looks like they're updating the game a lot. They're taking the feedback pretty good, and they're operating the game with what the feedback they're getting for the test. So, without further ado, that's pretty much going to be it. Once again, beta test for Chinese server does start on the 3rd, so if you want to get in, I'll once again leave the link down to this below. And without further ado, Shinobi signing off. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.